It's time to dad.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome in. Welcome now. This is Time to Dad, an uplifting, upbeat, sometimes not so much when they let me talk too much show about dadding and being a dad. And this episode, I am leading us in. My name's Jason. I'm joined by Joe and Will and Nick. We're going to talk about a very fun little topical combo, which is Halloween and what can be extremely scary, especially when you're a Minnesota Vikings fan. No, I'm just joking. What is an
I keep seeing a tail.
Topic,
is there an
which
animal
is
walking
the Vikings
around
in the playoffs? But yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. I got cats, dogs.
Oh, okay. I just saw a tail. I was like, what the hell is that? That's funny.
I mean, he's laying down now. I mean,
nice.
It'll be back.
Sorry to interrupt.
I mean, he's not dumb. Hundreds of thousands of people watch the show every week. That cat just wants to get his piece.
His 20 seconds of fame,
we have to pay him We have to pay him royalties now. But
he's going to get a thousandth of a cent when I pay out the royalty.
So we'll check in. And as we go around the Earth, which is really just like the eastern seaboard, with some dads. How is your team doing? And if your football team constitutes an NFL team and a fantasy team, we'll do a double dip check-in. And then I want to hear what your kids are going to be for Halloween. And I'm going to go clockwise to Joe.
All right. And then which way is everybody else clockwise? I'll let you go clockwise.
I don't know.
Wait, how is that that's counterclockwise for me.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Go, Joe. No, Joe, then me, then Will, then Jason.
I am at 11. I am at 11 a.m. I just turned it over to Joe, who's around 1 o'clock. All right, go for it.
All right.
You just turn it to whoever you want.
Yeah, it's popcorn.
Well, it's popcorn on my side. It's going to be Will.
Oh, okay.
So, mine goes Will, Nick.
Are you just trying to not talk about the Jets?
Trolling us?
Is that, like, who's your?
Well, I'm not a Jets fan, so I choose never to talk about the Jets. So
you're from New York. I think the whole state.
No, aren't you a Bills fan? No, you're a Cowboys fan.
Suffering.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
God! Hey! I'd take them over the Jets right now.
I would definitely take them over the Jets. I'll definitely take them over the Jets. Cowboys are unique, same Cowboys fashion every year. 2, 3-1. I mean, besides the tie, but yeah, they'll beat a good team, play great, and then they'll lose to one of the worst teams in the NFL and do their typical fashion. They'll end up in the middle of the pack. You just miss the playoffs. Mess up with their draft picks. Jerry Jones will ruin something, and we'll be miserable for another.
Good old Jerry Jones.
It's a good run.
I liked when Jerry flipped off all the Jets fans and got fined, and then he blamed it on being old, and he thought he was waving. Can we talk about that?
Well, in that case, if he's so old that he doesn't,
Jerry's geriatric, dude, for sure.
Yeah. So. I am excited for their draft pick next season. I hope they continue to lose, and then they have the Packers, and they'll continue to lose, and we have some good first rounds, and hopefully we could get a stud guy like we gave up.
It'd be nice if they could get a generational linebacker who could play really strong defense, because that's what they need right now. If they could just get that, if they had that right now,
they would be competing.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But that was never something they had. They never had that.
Never. Yeah, we'll hope for that one day, right?
Micah. I liked what he called him, Micah. I think that's why he wanted to get kicked off the team. Micah.
Until Jerry
I
Jones
talked to Micah. He's a good kid. I talked to Micah. Micah.
Well,
oh, Jerry.
I like fantasy football better, so we'll leave it at that.
Is that a good thing this year? Because I've
No.
It's a mixed
It's-
bag.
No, it's a fucking shit
It's a
show.
mixed. I mean, one league I'm 4-2, the other league I'm 3-3, the other league I'm 2-4, and my 2-4
I'm in
team
that
is
boat.
probably my best roster. So
I do think I have a 5-1 wagon. I got a random like Yahoo team that I always like. They drag me in, and I don't even want to do the league.
And it's always your best
somehow-
fucking team.
Yeah, dude.
Same
and they're
here.
just dominating.
I put no effort into that draft. I don't auto draft, but I don't. I'm
Yeah.
not like into the draft. I'm like I'm scrolling Facebook while the draft is
I
live.
did it in my
You don't
car.
And that
overthink.
team
You don't
always
overthink.
does the
No
best.
service.
when you overthink
Yeah,
and try to
great.
get sneaky, that's when you mess up. Like that's my
Dude,
3-3
this-
league. That's what I did.
This fantasy fucking season for me is like I either forget to set my fucking lineup, half my players are injured, or
Yeah.
I didn't do a good job of lining up bye weeks and team matchups. So I've got like a bunch of fucking just bullshit like hurting me. It's been bad. It's bad. Hold on, we skipped Will though. What you got, Will?
Well, no,
We
I
skipped
first
you.
want to hear about Joe, and I want to hear about. Okay, so we know about your team. What are your kids dressing up for Halloween? What are they dressing up as? I mean, what are you guys doing?
Oh,
for
were we
Halloween?
supposed to
Will,
say
what do you
that?
think?
Don't do that.
Is this supposed to be like a dad podcast? Like we're not talking
I thought.
about that.
No,
That's
a fantasy
true. It's
podcast.
true.
My bad.
Who wants to
Get back
talk
the
about
NFL.
that?
Just try not to bring up football with the kids. That's it. So he's a Cowboys fan, and I feel.
What do you mean? You don't bring up football with him?
Oh no, of course I do.
Oh, okay.
He watches it. He wants to watch the Cowboys on Sunday, and I just don't want him.
I can't talk shit, man, because I feel like the Vikings are like comparable to the Cowboys in the aspect that like every season you get your hopes up and then they just fucking tank. I mean, I think
Yeah.
Minnesota does
Yeah,
a
it's
little
very
better than
similar.
Dallas throughout the season overall, but then we get to the first playoff game and it's like they've never fucking played football before. So I mean, I feel your pain. The season starts out and it's looking good, and you're liking the draft picks, and camp looked good, and the preseason games look good, and you know all the mainstream sportscasters are hyping up your shit, and then 4 games in, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, half of Minnesota's fucking
Yeah.
offense and defense are out with injuries right now, including JJ McCarthy. And I'm just,
They're
I've accepted as a Vikings fan.
it's
Maybe they should trade Justin Jefferson. So it's kind of
No, no.
But
Justin Jefferson
the
is like
Cowboys are
the
getting
only
signed.
reason we last season was good, and the season before that. I mean, we didn't take it to the promised land, but we did do well
I'm just
by football standards. I don't think he'd want to be traded. And the price he demands
think
for
you
a
should
trade,
just-
I don't think any team's willing to offer right now.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but to your question, Will, my son is going to be Sonic, so I'm hoping he's going to be the next linebacker for the Cowboys as dressed up as Sonic.
You guys need a Brian
he'll come up
Urlacher on the
with
defense.
Israel.
That's what you need.
What's that?
You need a Brian Urlacher on the defense. You remember Brian Urlacher for the Bears?
Yeah, we had it. We added Sean Lee and Van Der Esch, and then they.
Oh,
both
I
had
forgot
early
Van Der Esch.
retirements with
Yeah.
injuries. Yeah, they had between them, Jaden Smith. Right?
Nobody
Jaden
has
Smith,
that
they had
like
some nasty-
scary just diesel linebacker anymore. Just that middle linebacker that'll fucking run half your offensive line
linebackers.
over, but then still chase down a wide receiver. It just doesn't
they're not
exist.
linebackers anymore. They're just
Yeah.
they're like hybrid. They're hybrid.
yeah, they're
linemen
like,
now.
well,
there's no
yeah,
like, that
yeah, they definitely
position
don't have the
has
speed.
to cover the pass.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Fred Warner was the closest. He just got knocked out.
That was wild.
Yeah.
I mean, Wagner was fantastic, but didn't he retire last year? Or is he's not in the league anymore? I think he's left.
No, I
last
think he's
year.
playing.
He's
Isn't
playing.
he the Raider?
Yeah,
He's on the
I
Raiders
saw him
still?
other day, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
think so.
he's a great football player. So he was like a great linebacker. But let's talk about John Matuzak. I mean, Sloth. He was Chunk from Goonies. I mean, he was Sloth from Goonies. I always mix those up, but he's a great. He actually put out a book called Cruising with the Twos. Fantastic. He was a number 1 overall pick by the Oilers in the 70s.
Oilers, that's going back.
Played with won Super Bowls with the Raiders, and died an untimely death that was probably related to cocaine, but we can't prove that. But we probably can. But John Matuszak, is that the top? Is that what you guys wanted? That was the next topic on the list.
I thought it was Halloween outfits for the kids, but
Nick,
you can be Sloth.
cocaine is a pretty close second.
Let's go to someone else.
Let me real quick. I'll just give you my quick thing. So, I wrote for the Seahawks, and so we're doing all right this season.
Wait, how the hell are you a Seahawks fan down in Georgia? I need an explanation.
I was born. I grew up like 18 years of like 14 years of my life in Washington State.
Okay, acceptable.
So I've been a Hawks fan pretty much my whole life. And don't ask anything about football because we live in Georgia, and she's a Saints fan.
Ugh.
So we don't get to really rep our team very much on the Saints side, but without worrying about potential loss of life because of those dirty birds. But outside of that, we seem to be doing all right this season. I'm interested to see where we go. We got a really young team now. We got rid of a lot of the veteran players, so I'm interested to see what this new head coach does. This is only his second season in, so we'll see. I'm curious, but 4-2 on the start, not too bad. Had a couple of holes at the beginning of the season, but they seem to have cleared it up, and we actually boosted our offensive line, which was shit last season. So
that was trash last season. Was trash.
Yeah, we've had a hole in our offensive line since back in 2014.
Jesus,
and it just never.
Minnesota hasn't had an offensive line since I graduated high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then back in the day where he was mobile, so he was at least able to escape. But Sam can't escape. I'm just going to say that now. Sam is not one of those mobile quarterbacks.
Oh, I forgot you boys had Sammy now.
Yeah, we picked him up. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous to see what he was gonna do. He seems to be picking up
with the right coaching. He can excel. I mean, you look at it. Just look at him when he played last season.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Stud. Who was he with?
He's with Minnesota.
The Jets. They can't play quarterback. The Jets.
He was with Minnesota. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so that's the team.
Jets have a great program. They can develop quarterbacks.
Kevin O'Connell did that. I don't know what, dude. He has this weird ability to make quarterbacks amazing once they leave Minnesota. Like, true. He just couldn't seal the deal for us last season. He's a really good quarterbacks coach. He's a terrible fucking play caller. I don't know why we're running the ball on 3rd and 15.
Okay, we don't talk about play calls because we can just talk about the throw heard around the world. Super Bowl, Patriots, Seahawks, where we had Marshawn Lynch in the background and we decided to throw it on the 1 yard line.
Well, he was just there so he didn't get fined. So.
I don't even know.
I missed that. I missed that one.
That one's like the one in infamy. If you look up worst play calls in the NFL, it'll be
year was it?
Top 5. Oh god,
what year
2016?
I'm joking with you. I'm a Patriots.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You sandbagging son of a bitch.
The best part is at least the Patriots still haven't been anything since Breeze left, and I don't want to hear anything else about it because, I mean, they're 4-2 right now, but I don't want to hear it. It's a luck streak right now.
Yeah.
Oh, who did I say?
You said Breeze. Yeah, I just let it go. I was like, they both start with B.
I saw Nick's face. He was like, "Wait, what are you talking about?"
Yeah. Yes, no, they would have been great with Breeze, but no, Brady. But yeah. So anyway, getting back to the root of our podcast, Time to Dad. My son is going as Captain America, and my daughter is. I don't know if you guys watch this animated TV show called
K-pop Demon Hunter.
Slayer. Oh no, not K-pop. No, Demon Slayer. It's an animated show about demons getting, demon hunters going out and trying to save the world.
Wait, isn't it K-pop Demon Hunter or something?
Well, so there's that one, and they try to go save the world. It's all around the same premise.
Oh, I don't know.
If you watch
Those
one of them,
songs
you
are
probably watched
bangers,
all of
though.
them. But they are. And every time my daughter's like, "Dad, can we listen to this?" I'm like, "No."
No,
And
we
then I get into it,
fucking
I'm like,
can't because
"Son
it's
of a
catchy as
bitch."
balls. No,
But,
my son's never seen
she's
it
gonna go
and hoping to keep it that way.
Do it, because as soon as they watch it the
Yeah.
first time, it's over.
That's
You're
why we
watching it
never
9 more
introduced
times
Miss
that day.
Rachel.
But yeah, we talk about Miss Rachel too. But
Yeah, we never did.
my daughter is going as Nezuko from the TV show,
Nice.
so that's what her costume's going to be. Anyway, passing that over to Nick, who hopefully can talk about.
I've been
a
interrupting
little bit more
everyone.
than just the NFL.
No, fucking hell.
Go ahead,
I
how's
don't
your
know.
team doing?
Minnesota's fucked up.
I just want to say, I just want to interrupt,
Nope.
as I do anyway. I just want to say that Miss Rachel experience as an unmarried dad is way different. I just want to I'm just going to leave that right there.
You've been like
onto it.
sleuthing Miss Rachel. Is what happened. I don't think a lot of dads know the backstory of Miss
You know
Rachel,
that?
and I only know it because of the
I don't
dad
think
group.
a lot of.
I do not know the backstory.
Yeah,
nor do I
we do
want
an
to know the
episode-
backstory.
Miss Rachel apparently has got a kinky side, and it's all over the internet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Talk
really?
about
Yeah.
Backside, backside. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, Nick.
Jeez.
So I guess before she was Miss Rachel, or
No,
after?
during.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure it was during when this
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
was coming out.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Oh,
Minnesota's
nipples.
sucking balls this season. JJ McCarthy's fucking injured. I think he's got a couple weeks minimum till he can come back. Our offensive line is blown to smithereens. Our defense is blown to smithereens. So I don't have high hopes for this season. And this is, if you look at all the analytics from all the professionals out there, this was supposed to be a fucking amazing Minnesota team. So it's pretty disappointing that we're 6 weeks into the season and we're sucking balls. I think we're 3-2. This was our bye week. So it sucks ass.
Better than 2, 3, and 1.
Well, yeah.
Or
I mean, listen, if we're gonna have a shitty season, let's have a shitty season and get some good draft picks, in my opinion. Don't drag it out. Like, let's just suck all season, is my opinion. But anyway, same play calling has been happening. It's just been shit play calling, just absolutely ridiculous plays. I liked what I saw.
Does Emerson get into it with you?
No,
Is he into it?
he doesn't play football, so he'll tolerate games on the TV. And he gets excited when, at least now, he was a 49ers fan. And now he makes sure to tell mom that he likes the 49ers and the Vikings. So that's a dad win. Yeah, fuck the 49ers, but my wife's...
How did he become a 49ers
My wife's from
fan?
California.
Just from watching the Super
No, she's from California, so she's like a diehard, like, 49ers fan.
Oh, so she's actually in the football. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's she knows more about football than I'd argue than some of the dudes I know about football. But yeah, speaking of bullshit, she's on her ladies, like her girlfriend's trip last week, and I'm putting all these fucking Halloween decorations out for her. And I step up on the porch and look at the Ring camera, and she bought a fucking 49ers cover for the Ring camera. And so I immediately messaged her, and I'm like, the fuck is this bullshit? Pisses me off.
That's awesome. That's so
Yeah,
fun.
no, she does pay. Like, I have a Minnesota Vikings sign out front, and it basically looks like a white field goal post, and then there's a Vikings flag that stretches across the field goal post. And I put it in the yard in the mulch bed where you can see it, and she'll just fucking move it to like some partially blocked location by the bushes and shit. I'm like, the fuck are you doing? Just petty shit like that she'll do when it's football season. And she talks shit, and she talked shit all last season, and then they choked. And she's been talking shit this season, and they're not doing that great. So it annoys me. But no,
Were they 5-1 or 4-2?
I'd have to look. Yeah, 4-2. Yeah,
I only know that because they're in the same conference as Seahawks, and I've been for some reason the NFC West is house team. Like we've got 49ers at 4-2, Seahawks at 4-2, and the Rams at 4-2.
That's
like,
weird. And then the Cardinals are 2-4.
Yeah, Cardinals are they're always ass though.
Poor Kyler Murray, man. Every year I draft him when I can in a fantasy league because he produces, but that team is just can't win a game.
I think that he could have been such a great quarterback in another team.
Oh, for sure.
I think he would have been so awesome in another team.
For sure. There's not a lot of weapons. Who are their weapons now? I mean, they don't have a lot of just like notable players.
Harrison and McBride.
Yeah, Harrison Jr.
I mean, Harrison is supposed to be generational, so I don't know if that's him or if it's Kyler.
I don't know.
And McBride's top tight end right now. I think he's too tiny too. I think he's a little too small but
Kyler, yeah, what's his height?
5'10".
6 foot.
Harrison.
I mean, it'll say 6 foot, but that means he's probably 5'10". But yeah, no, he's
a smaller guy.
He's about 6 foot. Yeah.
The average quarterback is what, like 6 foot plus?
It's a quarterback league. So my first take is that I think the Minnesota Vikings had an opportunity in the late 90s to hire Craig T. Nelson to come in and coach the team. Because, I mean, I was a big fan of the TV show Coach, and I felt like if they just brought in Craig T. Nelson, a little bit of a hoorah guy, that they would have been more successful. And I don't think Anderson would have missed that kick. I think if you look at a different reality.
How about the NFL admitting that he got robbed of that kick, and they're like, "Yeah, but we're not gonna like." They could just say, "We're just gonna remove that kick entirely from your record," and he'd probably say, "That's fine." Yeah. But how can you not? That's like fan interference in the MLB when somebody reaches into the fucking field to grab a ball that's live. How can you leave that on somebody's shit? Welcome to the NFL.
Right.
I had to watch it a million times before I actually saw the fucking wire, though.
So I actually went down a little bit of a rabbit hole here, and Craig T. Nelson put out a movie this year.
Who the fuck is Craig? I don't even know Craig T. Nelson.
It's Coach. Remember the TV show? You're you're a Minnesota fan.
I got you now. Okay.
Coach.
I don't
should have been their coach.
I don't think so. I think Kevin O'Connell's a great coach, but he should stick to quarterback coaching and leave the play calling to another offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Denny, the best.
I like his locker room vibe and his field presence, but I do not like him calling all of the offensive plays.
Denny Green, that clip of Denny Green saying they are who we thought they were. That is the best thing that has come out of Minnesota football in 20 years.
Thank you.
They are who we thought they were. Let them off the hook. I love that. So the Patriots are good. I think they've surprised me because they are actually good instead of just like playing. I mean, and they are playing bad teams.
Good coaching.
So
good coach. Yeah,
they could be 5-1. They literally fumbled the ball on the goal line and gave the game away to Pittsburgh. They had 5 turnovers, so they could be 5-1 pretty easily. They have a real quarterback. They've got an aging Stephon Diggs who's in that FU to the league mode.
He's always been that. That's his MO. That's dude. When he left Minnesota, I was so fucking happy. He is he's just a cancerous drama queen to every team he's played on.
Yeah.
He could have been great at Minnesota, but he let his head swell up to the size of fucking M&T Bank Stadium, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he came out of nowhere. I mean, he was a 4th round.
No, I mean he's a good player, was going to be but his ego and attitude getting his own
little undersized. Yeah, great. great wide receiver. So we haven't had a wide receiver in a very long time. I mean, maybe, and even when we did, they were just like really fast, like slot receiver, white guys that were like quarterbacks.
Yeah, I was
playing
gonna say
wide
it was like
receiver,
tight
so
ends
they just
that ended
knew,
up
like,
in a
where to
wide
go.
receiver position.
They just knew where to stand. Yeah, like you just had like massive human beings that you couldn't tackle, or just like quarterbacks who were really fast. They
Excellent
couldn't
cross
play
players,
quarterback.
track
Yeah,
players.
Yeah.
right. It's there. It's a cerebral game. I mean, it is. But the Patriots are better, and I hope they keep playing better. My fantasy teams are in the same boat as Joe. I got one that's 2-4, one that's I do think I have a wagon team that's like 5-1, and then the other ones are three. The other one's 3-3. My kids, my youngest, you can't really put much of a costume on him because he cries, so we got him like it's like a robe with like Daniel Tiger on it,
Nice.
so he thinks he's
Okay.
Daniel Tiger. So that's pretty solid. And then my oldest wants to be Batman, which is solid.
I'm Batman.
And he gets the hand-me-downs. He's got like a 7 or 8-year-old cousin, so he just gets whatever, like all like it just rolls downhill, and he just gets whatever costume or whatever like toys were, so he does pretty well with that. Yeah,
I forgot.
But back to something important. Craig T. Nelson did a movie 2025 called Green and Gold, which I now have to find and watch. Green and Gold is a 2025 sports drama about a 4th-generation dairy farmer in Wisconsin who bets, and I'm paraphrasing, but he bets the farm, gentlemen. He bets on the Green Bay Packers to save his farm from foreclosure. He bets on the Packers to win the Super Bowl.
Was
And I
Aaron
don't
Rodgers the
know
quarterback?
how
Because
that
that's a
movie
terrible bet.
ends. No, this is 2020. This is like now.
Was
I
it
think.
set in now? Was it set current, or was this?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but yeah, it looks like it. I
And then
mean,
Halloween with the kid.
Is this before or
Yeah.
after Brett Favre went to
So-
Minnesota?
yeah. Was this before or
Shitty
after he
career
took a picture
decisions
with nothing
101.
but Croc?
I forgot to say, Emerson's going to be he's going to be a creeper from Minecraft for Christmas. If your kids play Minecraft.
Solid. Yeah, my kids love
Yeah,
Minecraft.
do you guys
so.
do the family dress up thing? What do you guys do?
Jen already bought
Family
the
dress
new
up thing?
puppy a Minecraft-esque shirt to wear. I don't plan on dressing up. I don't like doing it. We did it last year because I think it was last year, he was Mario, so I dressed up. Oh no, he was Luigi, so I dressed up as Mario last year. And Jen wore like a pink sweatshirt and this like tulle tutu to be Princess Peach. But yeah, I don't like doing it. I'll wear like a festive Halloween T-shirt or something, but I don't like doing the family costume.
Yeah, I never thought of it. My wife likes it, and my son is very excited for me to be anything that goes along with him. So
Yeah.
What do you get to be, Joe?
well, he's Sonic, so he's making me be Knuckles.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, so at first I wanted to be Shadow, but he's like, they fight. We can't fight, Dad. So we gotta
You could be what's his name? Doctor whatever.
Dr. Eggman
Yeah,
or something.
Eggman,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah,
They
so
were
I'm
friends for
Knuckles.
like 2.0 seconds.
So that could work. And last year, what did he do last year? I forgot. Oh, we were Ninja Turtles. We were Ninja Turtles last year, and then the year before that, I think I worked Tim Tebow the year before that. We didn't match. He was too young. You didn't care. Sorry, there's a Tim Tebow jersey.
You just gave me an idea. So as long as we can lock down that Russell's going to do the Batman thing, I might have to piece together, because which it would not fit
You
at
gonna be
all.
Catwoman?
But my suit, No, I'm gonna be the Joker. So my suit from I could be Catwoman. I
Do
could
it.
pull that
Do
off.
it.
You know I could. But
Spandex
I
suit.
have a red suit one from when I got married, and a lot of my friends that were at the wedding are like that looks like the newer
Yeah,
Joker,
yeah.
not the
It's like the
Joaquin Phoenix
Is it the
Joker.
velvety
So,
red?
yeah, it's actually
There you go.
it's a nice, yeah, it's cool. It's actually like a wool type material I ordered it from the UK. I don't even know if
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta try it on because I don't think mine fits me anymore either.
Point. Yeah,
I
that
think you
ain't
should go as like the
happening, but,
Halle Berry Catwoman outfit.
yeah. Yeah.
Or Harley
Take that
Quinn.
under advisement.
That too.
Yeah, I could see Jason going.
Why am I-
as Catwoman.
Why do I have to be in drag? Is there just no option for me to be a male
Yeah,
character?
You
Is
can
that
be
just-
Robin.
From Massachusetts.
Robin's kind of a girly character though.
I mean, I know I'm the prettiest one on the podcast. That doesn't mean you have to put me in drag at Halloween.
Yeah.
Uh,
People don't judge nowadays. You can be you.
It's true. It is very true.
Even in Georgia,
Oh, yeah, even here, especially here.
Yeah,
oh,
they do that.
God, Atlanta is very much so a part of
Oh,
the
yeah.
city. So yeah, if you go outside of it, yeah, you're probably gonna get stares and things like that, and people are probably not gonna treat you the same way that they would other people. But in the Atlanta city,
a lot of old trees that you can, utilize. But yep, yeah. So you stay in Atlanta.
That's all Jason thinks about a tree.
I'm in. But
In Georgia, yeah.
Well, you
those trees
had
are
a
solid.
good casting, right? So now you and your wife are doing casting together, but not the kid.
so no, the kids are doing their own thing. We wanted to try to do like a full family thing because we're basing our costumes off of the TV show Vikings, and I'm going to be Ragnar, and my wife is going to be Lagatha from the TV show. Hence the big old burly beard. This is going to get him down to his beard. That's why my hair is super long and ridiculous right now. But my kids, what we were going to do is we were going to have my son be Bjorn, and then we were going to have my daughter be the daughter that ends up unfortunately dying in like the first season. But we had like the perfect setup to do this. But the kids were like, no, I wanted to be Iron Man or Captain America. And my daughter was like, I want to be Nezuko. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that ruins that. We're not going to do a full Viking theme, but maybe next year we'll try to do something. But we dress up pretty hard. Speaking of drag, last year my wife and I switched roles, and I went as her and she went as me. So I got to be the bearded lady last year.
There you go. There you go.
Turned out pretty good.
That's
Turned out pretty
solid.
good. And I did get a lot of stares.
solid.
I did get a lot of stares.
So you kept
Pretty
the
awkward
beard
one.
for
Oh yeah, I wasn't going to get rid of it. This beard is here to stay.
Ah.
It's just right now it's as burly as it is because I'm getting ready for this thing. Otherwise, this would be trimmed and groomed, but it's never going away.
I'll never shave. I look like a
I
12-year-old
did
boy
14
if I
years of
shave.
shaving my face every single day. Yeah, I look awkward
Yeah.
now looking at myself without facial hair. I'm like,
It's symmetry. It's science.
Hmm.
It's math.
I also look older and
You
more
see the-
mature now.
There you
So
go.
I'm like,
It's the wisdom.
I
The
can start my
beard
beard.
brings
Yeah.
wisdom.
Physical attractiveness is an illusion. It's symmetry in your face. It's the distance
know
between
what,
your
Sylvan
eyes,
Method?
your
You need to
ears,
stay off the internet.
the placement.
It's
No,
the
no,
natural
this is
fair
just
pheromone.
amount.
facts.
need to know,
This
like,
is true.
how many shrooms have you had in today's
How
session?
many shrimmer? How it's? I wish I was doing podcasts on shrooms. That's
Jason be
gonna
hanging
next
from the
week.
ceiling right now.
But
I would love to watch Jason do that.
so, fun fact: I worked with a guy who was a big,
Just a
big
strip
mushroom
club guy?
fan.
Okay.
No,
Dale?
'cause
that would make
Although
sense. That would make
I
sense.
guarantee you, this guy was probably seen his fair share of strip clubs, but this guy was a big mushroom fan. I had
Oh, is it
acquired a fair
Dale?
amount from him over the years. No,
Definitely
Dale Dale's
Dale's just high on life?
I mean, he's straight. Dale shoots straight from the hip. He's just a functioning alcoholic. But so this guy with the shrooms, he decided that he was going to take a lot. I mean, he always took a very large quantity, and he did a Facebook Live, and he's sitting there, and like he's probably got hundreds. Like everybody wanted to see what the guy would do, and he's like, it starts off fine, and he's like commenting and trying to keep up, and at a certain point, like. I stayed with him as long as I could just because it was funny, but he's just like, no, and he just closes the thing. Like he just had to end the live stream, but it was pretty funny that he was gonna give it a shot. You give him credit, but no, he did not last long with the Facebook Live on mushrooms. So yeah.
The one thing I wanted to ask you three, because you three are into you guys are all into fantasy leagues. I'm not into fantasy leagues, but I would be interested to know from all of your teams who's been like your breakout players, because I don't track that stats, and knowing like how these teams have all performed this season, I'd love to know who's like your.
What did he score? Like 35 fantasy points last game.
The best player.
I'd have to look it up.
He had 98 yards, 3 touchdowns, some catches.
Yeah, a backflip. Yeah, you name it. I mean,
Scadavo's been, he's definitely been one. I would say George Pickens, because Lamb got hurt.
Jamar Chase did well this past week, I think. I think he broke like 20 points.
He was drafted so high. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a fantasy MVP?
Yeah,
like a sleeper that like broke out, had an amazing season.
Javonte Williams.
Well, he got hurt last week. He got hurt last week, but the rookie kid from Tampa Bay, Egbuka or whatever, he's been fantastic. Yeah, but he's injured now. We'll see. But he was. I definitely think anybody who was able, and I grabbed him in a couple places because you heard that he was going to be good in preseason, but rookies always turn tides, but they always turn the tide on fantasy because in the middle of the year, a lot of times they just show up, and even and the people that drafted them have either dropped them or they're not playing them, and then that's where. Rookies change the dynamics of fantasy leagues one way or another. Either you draft them and they're great, and that changes the dynamic, or you drop them
and they suck because Vrabel doesn't want to get the ball when Stevenson fumbles it.
Yeah.
Anybody who could tell you it doesn't matter who the coach is. You don't play Patriot running backs in fantasy football. That's not a thing.
Did you say Javonte Williams?
Yeah, once, and he never had 100 yards.
Rico Dowdle,
the rookie Keyshawn Judkins so far.
Rico Dowdle, running back for the Panthers.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle last 2 weeks.
I think somebody said Pickens.
Yeah, who's the guy that?
I mean, listen, JSN.
Yeah, that's the guy. Jackson Smith. Yeah, and Jigba.
Trey Tucker.
He's been pretty much an MVP.
He's been a surprise. I mean, he was supposed to be great. He's a third-year wide receiver, so it's a third-year breakout.
Dallas Goedert is listed as a breakout.
He didn't know what he was going to do. Dallas Goedert, right now he's doing great.
Which he's a few seasons in.
Drake May. But Drake May's not. I mean, for fantasy, Drake May could be the MVP. He's playing like that, like the league. But
Baker Mayfield
for fantasy, he's not.
Baker Mayfield right now is my favorite.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Player to watch.
He's a fucking comedian. I mean, you can't not like watching him.
He is.
He's still like college bro on a pro field.
Yeah.
He is like Johnny Manziel, if he could play football at all, is Baker Mayfield to me. Like that was. I feel like Johnny Manziel watches Baker Mayfield.
I think Mayfield could be another Brady. I think in a couple more seasons.
Yeah, because there's going to be another one of those.
I mean,
Except he was the first round. He was the first overall.
True, he was a high draft pick.
Yeah.
But he
just went to the Browns.
He hasn't done anything
And he's also
spectacular
probably
since
close to,
being
what is he,
drafted.
like 29 years old?
No, but I
Wow,
guarantee
29?
there's more sixth
I'm
round
just
draft
saying,
picks.
like you can't be another.
Well, Brady was a 6th round draft pick, right? So
Well,
I
I'm
bet you
just
there's
saying
more.
he hasn't had like a standout career to date. He's been
No,
he's
he
been
did. I mean, he got the Browns in the
consistent-ish.
playoffs, and he won a game.
Yeah.
And he was almost out of the NFL. I mean, he
Yeah.
legit, after the Browns got rid of him, he went to the Panthers, got cut, went to the Rams.
Yeah, Will Levis was still on the
Got
team when he got
traded.
cut, I think. Like,
I just saw something that was at the same time on the Panthers. There was Mayfield, Darnold, Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore, and somebody else on their team at that time, and they suck.
shit coaching.
Well, that's like
Yep.
well, that was like the Oklahoma City Thunder when they had literally every great like NBA player at the same time, and they still sucked.
Yeah.
They had, I mean, Durant.
If they
and-
would have stuck together,
yeah,
they would
so-
have won an NBA championship. If Harden could not be a sub.
Well, they almost did without any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last year,
Well,
so
Shit
Just an
happened.
interesting stat I just wanted to call out when you guys were talking about Smith and Jigma is that he's right now ranked second in fantasy in his position. So just interesting stat line that I'm reading. I'm just trying to like catch up on fantasy style.
Was that
stuff.
Najigba
Just noted that.
or whatever
Yeah,
it is?
Smith
Yeah.
and Jigma. Yeah. He's second in fantasy right now in his position. So it's definitely a good pickup if anybody hasn't have him right now. But he's 99%
What about
rostered.
old Danny Dime?
Oh, I don't know. I have to go look him up.
That's a surprise. I mean, he almost wasn't even a starter.
exactly.
And he's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. He starts out right now. Unfortunately, he's starting on one of my teams.
Shit
Not
happened.
a great sign.
Did you pick him up in free
Yeah.
agency?
I
Yeah.
did, but Brock Purdy got
Been there
hurt.
and done that. I've been like, oh shit, I need a quarterback this week.
I planned on getting Dak, and I
fucking
missed
Brock.
out.
Don't
on
even
him.
start me on Brock
And
Purdy.
did it.
It pained me to draft him on one of my fantasy teams, and then he fucking got hurt. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Him and then Trevor Lawrence. I missed out on Drake May in that league.
Yeah, I could have got Drake May. I did. Silly.
Well, we'll see where we finish at the end of the season. You're just one injury away and one good pickup, and that's all it takes in fantasy football.
Yeah.
That's it. But hey, listen, dads, we appreciate you guys being here with us tonight. We hope everybody has a awesome Halloween. Have a safe trick-or-treating, right? No cocaine.
check that
no
candy.
anything
Check that
crazy like
candy.
that.
Don't forget the dad
Yeah,
tax,
that's
too.
a big thing, right? So make sure we do that. No homemade chocolates from your weird neighbors or anything like that. Wear football jerseys, whatever you got to do. Have a good time. Enjoy it. But listen, like, subscribe. Hey, come back with us next week, and we'll see you guys. So out with time for that.
we're blessed to live in an era of Dicker the Kicker. Just keep that in mind. All right. See you guys later.